Nate, have you seen there's been an update with the Prince Andrew saga? Have you seen this? Have you heard about this?
I have. But regale me nonetheless. I'd like to know the deets. Give me the deets.
So we did a video a few weeks back just mentioning that there'd been yet more problems as far as the Prince Andrew camp was concerned, i.e. just even more evidence that he was still in contact with Jeffrey Epstein after, not just after Epstein's conviction for child sex crimes, but after Prince Andrew had said he'd stopped being in contact with him. So just caught in another lie, another layer of lies.
I wonder if he was sweating.
Yeah. Of course, we all know he can't sweat after the Falklands, which is stupid. Anyway, and there was talk at that point, and also Fergie, his wife or his ex-wife, was also got in trouble because she had emails with Epstein as well, confessing her deep loyalty and friendship to him personally. Weirdly,
a bunch of freaks, man.
Yeah, I know. And she was removed from her various charity roles she had. Well, there's been a bit more of an update. Well, Prince Andrew is no longer Prince Andrew. He's not a prince. That's how that works. He's not a prince anymore.
Good night, sweet prince.
So he'd already been had the Duke of York title stripped from him. He'd already been thrown out of all of his charity work, like as a figurehead for various charities and things. He'd already been removed from sort of active royal duty. Right, he's no longer a working royal. You can't go and open a new Sainsbury's in Woking or something.
So what would the people do?
I know. What would we do without public appearances from Andrew?
At least the girl will be safe.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Nonsense prick.
Yeah. Pizza Expresses around the country can breathe a sigh of relief. The only things he had left was his the actual royal status, being he's still a prince, right? He's still the younger brother of the king. He's still the son of Queen Elizabeth II, right? And he still had a royal lodge, so-called royal lodge, which was like a big mansion, really, on the Windsor estate. For anyone who doesn't know, there's Windsor Castle, but the Windsor estate is like much bigger than that, right? Windsor Castle just sits in the middle of a big estate of land, okay? And on that estate is also another big mansion, the Royal Lodge. And he had paid up front for that for years and years and years to come. I think it was like that was all squared away till like the 2070s or something, probably long after he died of old age, you would have thought.
Jesus.
So, and because that was all sort of squared away legally, properly paid up front and all that sort of thing, apparently, that would be difficult to sort of crowbar him out of that, or get rid of his full royal status as prince, as a Prince Andrew. However, it could have been possible. It would have required the king, really, King Charles, to sort of really push for it. Well, this is the development. He has. His own older brother has, gone full bore, pulled the trigger on it, and is sort of really gunning for him. And so, yeah, his title has been removed. He's now just Andrew Windsor. Andrew Mountbatten Windsor. That's his name now, not Prince Andrew. He's not a prince anymore. He's just Andrew Windsor. And they're going to sort of, they're going to remove him from that royal lodge, and he'll just be sort of stowed away on the Sandringham estate instead. I.e., much more out of a little bit more anyway, out of sort of public eye, and they're just trying to King Charles is made the decision that he wants to screw Andrew as much as he possibly can and keep him down and out of the public eye and as quiet as he possibly can, punish him as much as in his power to do. And I actually thought, I may even have said it on the last video we did, I can't remember if I explicitly said it or not, but I thought that King Charles probably wouldn't do that. No real need to. The main thing really is that he's not a working royal anymore. That keeps him out of the public eye, 99%. Just that. So it would seem to me a little bit, I don't know, vindictive, but maybe a little bit overkill to sort of strip him of the prince title and strip him of that royal lodge. But not that I blame him. Oh, don't get me wrong. Don't take that for, I feel sorry for Andrew in any way. Of course not. He deserves more. He deserves, well, probably deserves to be in prison. But no, so King Charles, sorry, it's 40 years of calling the guy Prince Charles.
Fair.
It's hard to kick that habit. King Charles has really gone the whole hog on this. So what do you think? What do you think about it, learning about this now?
Well, I should have had a look, actually. If he's been stripped of his royal titles, can he be sued? Can legal action be taken against him now?
Well, yeah. I mean, it could before. Being a royal doesn't give you sort of immunity like being president or anything.
I thought it did. I thought it gave you diplomatic immunity.
No, I think maybe if you're the monarch, if you're the actual king or queen, maybe. But no, I mean, because when he was Prince Andrew, that the late Virginia Guthrie was taken into court, wasn't she? And they settled out of court in the end on that.
Oh, yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Can totally still be prosecuted for things.
Pretty major then, isn't it? Really? I mean, maybe he's doing this just to try and put an end to it. Yeah. Just to be like, look, he's done now. Punishment. Shut up about it, kind of thing. Don't think it's going to work though. That's all I can. Why else would you do it?
Yeah. Why else would you do it? Definitely damage control from what. Yeah, King Charles has obviously calculated that I just want to do as much damage control on this thing as I possibly can, so that if and when more shit comes out, probably when, I can at least say I've done everything I could possibly have done, and I did it like 2 years ago or whatever.
Yeah, that's true.
I guess that's the thinking.
Yeah, I could see that. I mean, he's not exactly going to be living. He's not slumming it, is he? On the Sandringham royal estate, so he's not slumming it. But I mean, what a scumbag, man! Like, what an actual scumbag! Disgusting prick, nancy little dipshit. Absolutely gross, man. Just so gross.
I said it before. Maybe it is a bit of a shitty angle to bring up. Maybe it is like it's not really the point of this whole thing, but nonetheless, like, for what? Like, you actually torpedoed your own life, and you brought the monarchy of the United Kingdom into complete disgrace. For what? So you could bang a 17-year-old.
Well, they say that. Like, they say that about people that indulge in things. So there's so much research on the psychological ramifications of people that just consistently indulge in anything, right? Like the taboo constantly ramps and ramps and ramps and ramps. And so being a royal, having everything at his whim, he could do and have anything effectively, I'm sure, behind closed doors. Yeah. Where do you seek that next high, that next taboo high? Now, I'm not condoning it at all. And I'm not saying I personally understand it, but there is enough research out there to indicate that is a logical conclusion to come to as to why someone would do something like that in that position, right? Like, he can do anything and have anything. He could, whatever, you know?
Yeah.
Well, it's that high, isn't it? It's that, right, I need that next taboo. I need this, so on and so forth. Now, he's a disgusting nonce, obviously, but I think maybe that's why, I guess. I don't know. Because you get that a lot from celebrities. Yeah. You know, there's people that have written memoirs that they're like, well, yeah, like I could do and have anything. So I just needed to keep pushing the boundaries.
No, absolutely. And you would have thought he got away with so much over his entire life. Why would this one little thing ever catch up with me? I mean, you're absolutely right. The idea that you get away with so much for so long that you end up truly believing that you can get away with almost anything, or you've got away with so much more that this tiny small thing, relatively small thing, that's like nothing. I got away with something 100 times more egregious than that. So, I mean, 2 examples spring to mind. You're exactly right about the psychology of it. Over the last week or so, I've watched a bunch of real life crime documentaries, you know, all different serial killers, you know, classic real life crime documentaries. And yeah, one that sprung to mind, I watched one all about Harold Shipman, and the thing that he finally got caught for was he'd done it like hundreds of times before. And he just got a little bit sloppy where the will he forged was like really it was really obviously forged. And it was like quite easy to, if police did ever look into it properly, it'd be very, very easy to determine that it was typed up on his typewriter, right? but he'd done it literally a couple of 100 times before, maybe more. So he was obviously thinking, I've got away with it for like 30 years or whatever, a couple of 100 times. This is fine. This is fine. Another one that springs to mind, a bit more apropos to Andrew Mountbatten Windsor's case, was when, do you remember when Arnie got caught banging his maid? His gross Mexican maid, who's like 100 times less attractive than his actual wife, right?
Like a literal troll.
Yeah. And people said, why would Arnie do that? Look at Arnie's real wife. And if Arnie did want to cheat, he could get 10s. Why is he banging that? Well, because he banged anything he wanted to and had always gotten away with it.
Yeah.
Had always gotten away with it. And so to him, you can only imagine he's thinking, well, it means nothing to me. I could bang that Mexican wife, that Mexican maid, and there will be no consequences. Of course there won't be. Right. And so, yeah, I guess that's what happened with Andrew. It's like, yeah, I know Epstein. Epstein supplies everyone with underage girls. He supplied me with underage girls loads of times. We've partied loads of times. This is one more 17-year-old I'm going to get to bang. No big deal. Who cares? Well, eventually things catch up with you. Nearly always, eventually, if you keep doing it, particularly if you keep doing it again and again, one day it'll catch up with you.
It's the law of averages, isn't it? It's the law of averages. So you increase your rate of being caught. Keep doing it. Dirty nonce. Dirty fucking nonce.